Hello, guys. This is a breaking news and the latest update from the immigration minister for Canada, and they've announced major changes that is going to significantly impact international students. This news was shared on Monday, January 21st, and so I want to unpack what these changes are going to be and also suggest some solutions as well as let you know how it's going to impact you. So I'll be reading off the screen to my left, and so um, just pardon me so that I can make sure that I give the policies in specific details, right? So to begin with, let's say this is breaking news, is brand new. The immigration minister for Canada has pretty much announced new measures which is going to limit and curb the abuse of Canada's international student program. So what all that means is that they, between now and the next 2 years, they are going to cap the number of international students that they admit into their country in Canada. So if you are not already aware, all these things about work permits, study permits, and all that, they are all just politics, right? And once they reach whatever limit or target that they've set for themselves, they definitely want to put a hold on it. So effective September 1st, 2024, they are not going to allow any more spousal open work permits for spouse of international students who are not studying in graduate schools or in a professional program such as medicine or law. So what this means is that if currently any program that you study in Canada, you can bring your spouse and your spouse can have an open work permit. But now from September 1st, 2024, that ceases to exist. So unless you are in a graduate program, which is either a master's or PhD, or you are reading any professional program such as medicine or law, I'm not sure if they are going to expand it to other professions such as nurses and whatnot, but pretty much professional programs like medicine or law, then you will not be able to bring your spouse, or even if you are bringing your spouse will not have the opportunity to work. So there's going to be no open work permit. So if you are studying for an undergraduate study or for diploma courses and things like that nature, your spouse cannot have an open work permit to come and support you to work. So I strongly encourage you that if you've already started the process, you know your spouse has already gotten admission, now is the time. Go ahead and take advantage of it and apply, because from September 1st, that opportunity will not no longer apply if you are not studying in a graduate school or in a professional program. So the workaround, if you are looking to um, you know have an undergraduate program, you still want to have your spouse come with you and be able to work, then I'll suggest that you look at some other countries which are less known. Um, like Belgium, like Iceland, like Finland, Portugal, Austria, Norway, and the Netherlands or Holland. These countries are still allow you to bring your spouse if you are an undergraduate program. So you can consider exploring some of these options. The update number two is that Canada is going to implement a 2-year cap on international study permits. So it is seeking to significantly reduce the number of study permits by 35%, right? So in 2023, I think the level of international students that came into Canada was around 364,000. So they are seeking to reduce this number significantly, right? So it's going to be, within the next 2 years, like I said, they are going to significantly reduce the number of international students by 35%. And one of the ways that they seek to do this is by having a 2 year study permit limit, right? A 2 year study permit limit. However, the solution around is that your study permit can be extended for as long as it is necessary. So if you're in a master's program, which is research based, or in a PhD program that is likely to go beyond 2 years, then you can renew. It can be renewed every year, year in, year out. So that is something that you need to know, so that you don't have to worry so much about it. The policy update number 3 is that each province is going to be assigned a fixed number of study permit, which is proportional to its population. And they would have to decide how this kind of also cuts across the various schools that are authorized to take in international students. And so if I were you, I wouldn't be targeting the provinces like Ontario and those ones that are well known. I strongly encourage you to consider some of the provinces that are the coldest, or that people consider as remote or rural, right? Because all these big cities are going to be choked, and nobody would want to go to the provinces that are rural or provinces that are cold. So that is going to be the workaround for you. Make your research. If you are looking for any province that there is that cold, or people consider as rural, we can definitely also offer you some options right here on this channel. And the last update, I believe, is that there are no more postgraduate work permit for students who graduate from private career colleges that are operating under the public college private partnership. So as you may know, if you are applying to a school in Canada, which is a private college, right, a private college, those schools do not have a post-graduation work permit option or route. But the workaround was that some of these private colleges had what we call the public college private partnership. So even though they were private college, they had partnered with a public college or university that allowed them to still be able to issue what you call the post graduation work permit. And now that is no longer going to be in place. So if I were you, I will stay away from any private colleges, any private career colleges. Strongly encourage you and strongly advise you to stay away from it. So, guys, here are the 4 updates that Macmillan, the Canada immigration minister, has just announced as far as the cap on international students are concerned within the next 2 years. So no more spousal permit for students that are not coming in to study at the graduate level or professional level. They are going to significantly reduce the number of study permit by 35%. They are going to allocate study permits on province basis as their population matches or meets that demands. And this is also going to significantly impact the number of schools that are within the province and how each school will be offered a quota. And the last one is that private colleges will no longer have the access or opportunity to issue post-graduation work permits. So regardless whether they are a standalone private college or they have that public college private partnership, that is no longer going to exist. So guys, strongly encourage you to do your research and make sure that whatever money that you are going to invest in your studies in Canada, you would take advantage of it. And if you feel that is not an option for you, you can try some of these European countries, or you can definitely try the United States, because the United States has a lot of funding opportunities that are available, and there are also pathways that you can choose to obtaining permanent residency once you're in the United States. So guys, I wish you all the best. Let me hear from you from the comment section. If you have any questions, anything that stands out to you, kindly feel free to connect with us, and we'll be happy to provide you with any assistance as much as we can. And once again, we are not travel agents, we are not immigration attorneys or consultants. So anything that we discuss here on this channel are just based on the research that we have made, and we strongly encourage you to also make your own research before taking any decision as far as your study abroad or your journey abroad for work and other purposes are concerned. Thank you, and we're going to come your way again next time with other opportunities. This one might not be so much of a good news, but there is good news that we have for you. And so stick with us, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video to your friends. Thank you.